The story of SpongeBob SquarePants is incredibly complicated, therefore, so you can understand him better, I'm going to go over every important event which shaped him into the person he is. It's the story of a young optimist who moved to an underwater town and spent his entire life trying to prove he belonged there, all while learning about the harsh truths of adulthood, purpose, and what it really means to stay kind when the world doesn't always give back. Because although we call him SpongeBob, he may actually not be that simple after all. So, get ready, sit back, grab a snack if you want, and enjoy. Even from a young age, it is clear that SpongeBob has a pure heart and has always wanted to make everyone around him happy. This is something made clear in the very first episode titled Help Wanted, when SpongeBob dreams of working at the Krusty Krab and immediately goes to apply. He explains how this is the greatest day of his entire life and that all he wants is to serve people Krabby Patties. Mr. Krabs gives him an impossible task, believing SpongeBob will fail and never come back. But SpongeBob doesn't fail. He comes back with the spatula and saves the Krusty Krab from being overrun by anchovies, all while cooking perfect Krabby Patties at impossible speed. This achievement was the first step in making SpongeBob feel at home in Bikini Bottom, as now he had a purpose to wake up for and was able to experience true joy for the first time in his adult life. In one of the first big lessons SpongeBob learns, he has to use this pure heart of his to understand something important. In the episode Jellyfishing, Squidward gets injured and SpongeBob feels terrible about it.
Welcome home, Squidward!
Merry Christmas!
So he decides to take Squidward jellyfishing to cheer him up, even though Squidward clearly doesn't want to go. After accidentally causing Squidward even more pain, SpongeBob finally learns that sometimes helping people means leaving them alone. This realization is incredibly important because it shows SpongeBob that his kindness, when forced, can actually hurt people. But why exactly does this lesson even matter? Well, I'll get into that soon enough, so stay tuned because this becomes a pattern in his life. Surprisingly enough, SpongeBob actually isn't the only optimist in Bikini Bottom. There's Patrick Star. Patrick is SpongeBob's best friend and they essentially worship each other's company. In the episode Valentine's Day, SpongeBob tries to give Patrick the best gift ever.
Here we are!
While trying to deliver a chocolate balloon, things go wrong and Patrick doesn't get his gift on time. This causes Patrick to have a complete meltdown and destroy the carnival while SpongeBob watches helplessly. After seeing Patrick spiral, SpongeBob realizes that making people happy isn't always within his control and that sometimes people will be upset no matter what you do. This event was a big lesson for SpongeBob as he learned that he can love people with his whole heart and still fail them, and that doesn't make him a bad person. Being able to work hard makes SpongeBob the employee he is because he does work better than anything, especially more so than trying to take a break. In the episode Can You Spare a Dime?, Squidward quits the Krusty Krab and SpongeBob lets him stay at his house. Squidward takes advantage of SpongeBob's kindness and refuses to leave or get another job. SpongeBob wants to help because that's what he does, but this time his generosity gets abused. After weeks of this, SpongeBob finally snaps and forces Mr. Krabs and Squidward to reconcile. But this experience leaves a scar. SpongeBob learned that kindness without boundaries leads to his own destruction. And while this dedication to helping others is admirable, it also reveals something darker. SpongeBob doesn't know who he is without being useful to someone. Funnily enough though, this actually isn't the only time SpongeBob's identity gets shaken. In the episode I'm Your Biggest Fanatic, SpongeBob meets his hero, a jellyfisher named Kevin, and Kevin humiliates him. SpongeBob idolizes this guy and wants his approval so badly that he embarrasses himself trying to impress him. After being tricked and humiliated repeatedly, SpongeBob still offers Kevin kindness when he's in danger. This moment defines who SpongeBob is. Even after being treated terribly, he doesn't become bitter, he stays kind, and this is both his greatest strength and his biggest weakness. If you're enjoying the video so far, be sure to like it as well as subscribe to the channel for more content like it. Now, back to the video. In the episode Squirrel Jokes, SpongeBob becomes a comedian and starts making fun of Sandy to get laughs. At first it's harmless, but then he realizes people laugh harder when he's mean, so he keeps going until Sandy is genuinely hurt and humiliated. SpongeBob didn't mean to hurt her, he just wanted to be liked by the crowd. But this episode shows how easily SpongeBob's desire for approval can corrupt his kindness. After seeing Sandy cry, SpongeBob immediately regrets everything and apologizes publicly. This moment is important because it proves SpongeBob is capable of selfishness, but he's also capable of accountability. While SpongeBob has many friends, there's one relationship that defines him more than any other: Squidward. In the episode Opposite Day, SpongeBob tries so hard to be nice to Squidward that he ruins Squidward's life. He redecorates his house, he throws him a surprise party, and Squidward snaps. This is the clearest moment where SpongeBob realizes that his worldview, his optimism, his kindness is not universal. Some people don't want what he's offering, and that's a painful truth to accept. In the episode Dying for Pie, Squidward accidentally gives SpongeBob a pie that's actually a bomb. Believing SpongeBob will die by sunset, Squidward spends the whole day with him, doing everything on his best day ever list. And for the first time, Squidward genuinely enjoys SpongeBob's company. This episode reveals that Squidward doesn't actually hate SpongeBob, he hates his own life. And SpongeBob is just a reminder of what Squidward lost: the ability to find joy in simple things. In the episode Graveyard Shift, SpongeBob and Squidward work the night shift, and Squidward tells a ghost story to scare SpongeBob. It works. But when the events of the story start happening in real life, SpongeBob faces his fear head on. He doesn't run, he stands next to Squidward and prepares to face death with him. And in that moment, Squidward realizes something: SpongeBob is loyal to a fault. Even when he's terrified, even when he has every reason to leave, he stays. That's who he is. In the episode Band Geeks, Squidward forms a band to impress his rival. Everyone is terrible, except SpongeBob. SpongeBob is genuinely trying his best and encouraging everyone else. And when they finally perform at the Bubble Bowl, they're incredible. This episode shows that SpongeBob's optimism isn't just annoying positivity, it's infectious. It lifts people up. It makes the impossible happen, and for once, even Squidward appreciates it. In the episode Pizza Delivery, SpongeBob and Squidward have to deliver a pizza in the middle of nowhere. When they finally deliver it, the customer yells at SpongeBob for forgetting his drink. SpongeBob breaks down crying, and Squidward, for the first time, defends him. He yells at the customer and slams the pizza in his face. This is the most important moment in their relationship. Squidward finally sees SpongeBob as someone worth protecting. In the episode Rock Bottom, SpongeBob gets stranded in a creepy underwater town and can't get home. He's scared, he's alone, and for the first time, his optimism doesn't help. This is one of the darkest episodes because it strips SpongeBob of his usual support system. No Patrick, no Squidward, no Krusty Krab, just him, lost and afraid. When he finally escapes, it's because a stranger helped him. This teaches SpongeBob that sometimes you can't fix things yourself. Sometimes you just need help. In the episode Arg, Mr. Krabs takes SpongeBob and Patrick on a treasure hunt based on a board game. Mr. Krabs becomes obsessed with finding real treasure and starts treating them like tools. But when they find the treasure and it's just the missing game piece, SpongeBob realizes something. Mr. Krabs doesn't care about him, he cares about money. This is the first crack in SpongeBob's loyalty to his boss. In the episode FUN, SpongeBob tries to befriend Plankton because he believes everyone deserves a chance. Mr. Krabs warns him that Plankton is evil, but SpongeBob doesn't care. He takes Plankton to a carnival and shows him genuine friendship, and for a moment, it works. Plankton almost becomes good, but then he sees the Krabby Patty formula and betrays SpongeBob immediately. This breaks SpongeBob's heart. He wanted to believe people could change, and maybe they can, but not everyone will. In the episode Grandma's Kisses, SpongeBob gets made fun of for still acting like a child, so he tries to be an adult. He stops visiting his grandma, he forces himself to be serious and mature, and he's miserable. Eventually, he breaks down crying and admits he doesn't want to grow up. His grandma tells him he doesn't have to. This is the most important lesson SpongeBob ever learns. Being childlike isn't the same as being childish, and there's no shame in staying soft in a hard world. In the movie, SpongeBob's biggest fear comes true. He doesn't get the promotion. Mr. Krabs tells him he's just a kid and gives the manager job to Squidward. SpongeBob is devastated. He gets drunk on ice cream and questions everything, but then Bikini Bottom is in danger. King Neptune is going to execute Mr. Krabs, and SpongeBob, despite being hurt and rejected, goes to save him. He doesn't do it for recognition. He does it because it's the right thing. And in the end, he proves he's not a kid. He's a hero. At the end of the day, SpongeBob SquarePants is the story of someone who refuses to let the world make him bitter. He's been fired, he's been rejected, he's been betrayed, but he keeps showing up. He keeps trying. He keeps loving people who don't love him back. And maybe that makes him naive, or maybe that makes him the strongest person in Bikini Bottom. Because staying kind when kindness isn't rewarded, That takes courage. SpongeBob isn't just a cartoon character. He's proof that optimism, even when it's hard, even when it hurts, is still worth it. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, as I'm going to be dropping some more videos soon. Remember to stay kind and spread positivity.